Hi, welcome back to a new part of our tutorial to build a motorbike. Good. We done some, and today we will build that here. So we start at mesh UV sphere, scale down. We don't need the top and the down part. So we go with background selection, width selection, B for border selection. Delete the top part and delete the down part. So only that left. Then take the top line, extrude scale. Down part 2, extrude scale. Can mark both rings. Spacebar, search, bridge, edge loops, and we have that hole made. Good. We make it to the same size. So we simply take that here. No, that was too much. That is better. Wow, too much too. Okay. So we take a circle selection. That is good. Scale up, scale down to that point. Good. So we done that thing. Good. It can be a little bit smaller and a little bit thicker, so scale set, so that is more like this stuff is. Smooth on it. You see here top part, we have here the problem that it is flat, and so we have to give there flat one. Good, done that. Then we go on here with a cube. So we add mesh cube, scale down to starting point. Okay, then edit mode with background circle selection. Oh, not this big circle. We need a smaller one. Okay, extrude and bring it to the start of the roundness, scale up, extrude again, rotate, grabbing, positioning, scaling, extrude, bring him down, rotate a little, scale up, extrude, bring it out, scale up, grabbing, extrude again, grabbing, rotate. Now we can make it manually here simply by grabbing for the roundness that is in the middle of the roundness, so that must be more there. Then we can take out that part, extrude, bring it here in the middle, bring it there in the middle, and then we go on. And extrude again to the end of the roundness. Here this is the starting of the next roundness, so that all fits. Extrude again. We need here the top part, and here we can go a little bit deeper, and the rest later makes the modifier, so don't worry. That one can be at the start of the roundness. We extrude that again. We bring them down 2, the end of the roundness there, and this roundness here we can make with the loop in. So we make a loop, a middle loop, and take there a second loop and get here this point out. Then you simply take their modifier on the subdivision surface with a smooth. Then you see we have original that what we want. We bring it in front, and we see it's a little bit fat. So we scale Y. And we see when we look from the top that it have different thickness. So that I don't want. So I take here this one and scale Y0, and the same with the down part, border selection, and scale Y0. So we have the same thickness at all places. You can sharp that up, and you see he rounds that really hard. So we can go top view, Control R, make the 2 loops in, and scale in the Y. So you can control how hard he should bend it or don't bend it. Good. That one must be turned, so rotate X 90 degrees and bring it onto like you would call it. Good. So we have done that thing. If you want to make there these holes in, why? Nobody sees them later. That is down under all the other stuff, so I don't make them. Okay. So we start again here and add mesh cube, scale down, rotate, and bring it here to start point. That is okay. Some that I hate are these long projects. I ever made them, I know that. But when you work too long on a project, then you lost your experience, your fitness, your power, your will to do that. And that is surely bad. And that point is nearly reached for this project here. It goes very long, but I know that it goes very long because that is no object you can build in minutes or so. You can build it in minutes, but that it looks like build it in minutes. So extrude, but you must have be strong nerves to stay on, and every time take it again and again and try that and try that. It's all not so easy, but that is blendering, so that must be done. Good. We extrude that here, take the points out there, take this one here and bring it to, there is a middle point where it grows around there, so we can take that here too and extrude that simply to that point and bring them to fit with the reference. So we have the same here. We need here a loop in so that we can get out this point. We should not make too much there, so we get that more out, and then we have the same effect there. So then we go here to modifier, subdivision surface, level 2, smooth it down, top view, too bright, so too big in the axis, so we get here loops in, scale Y, then we take the whole one, scale Y, bring it to position. Good. It should be down under, better say it should be into, so we scale Y that it can be into, such like that. That is what we need there. I bring it a little down to see it better. That should be a hard edge here, and that should be sharp too. And this one should be rounded, so we bring them more to that point there, and that near to them. Okay, then we only need to redefine that. That is good. Then we want to sharp up this level here, so Control R, make the loop in, and then we can handle here the sharpness, and then we have nearly that what we see there. I don't make these holes because there are screws in. Why should I cut in when screws come in there? Nobody sees that there isn't a hole, so only model that what other will see. Good. That was that. Make it a little bit smaller here. Look from top. Get it in position. And then we have that whole thing and join it together. And that was that one. Grabbing, positioning there. Done. Good. We have that. So I will build that, sure, but in this case we make that here. So we start again. We add mesh, a cube, scale down, scale in Y in the X. Then it should be the middle point. So we scale in the X and scale in the Z a little. Good. So edit modes. Then we take here with background selection these verts and bring them to fit with the reference. Then we bring them out again. One back. So mark that. Extrude again. Bring them out too. Then we got here the reference point there, so we grab it and bring it to position. We grab that here and bring it to position, but we need a hole in here, so we make here middle loop and then go with them backward to that position there. Then we take here this whole line, extrude them to that point, scale set, make it smaller, so we have that, bring it in front, scale and Y. Good. You see that it goes down there, so we have to make here a loop in, and then go down with them. So we take your face selection, get these two faces here, and extrude them simply down, and from there we can extrude to this point there. So we make here a second loop, Control R, make a loop in, bring it there. Then we take here this faces. They have more than one. Wow. Okay. Extrude and bring it out. Scale up. And extrude again. Bring it to that position. Take here width selection. Bring them more to fit with. But not completely, because they're different from the view angle. So don't try to make it perfectly that it fits. That will look not real. So we got that middle part there. So we go in here a little. Then we take here a loop, there a loop. Then we take that one, bring that a little in. Or a little bit up. I think we bring it out. So that's the better point for that, because that goes straight there and then down too. So that is complete roundness, so we can go here more in and there more in. Okay, so we got that. When we now take their subdivision surface, level 2, I'll give them a smooth, and then we need hard edges, so we have to do them. Bring it to the side, Shift D, make a copy. So what must be sharp? That edge. So we make here one, and down there. So we have that. Here can little bit sharpen up, but must look that we don't cut that. So we take only that and bring that more out. So we get here this lighting effect, and scale in set a little. That is too round, that should be a straight line. So we have to get here this and this, scale set to bring that in a straight line. Good. It's more like it should, but that is too much here. So we take that, and that. Scale set. So that comes more and more to the point that we want. And you see that it's longer than that one, and so on. So that is correct. It doesn't look so, but it is so. So we take that here with a slide, so search slide, and we take an add slide, then we can control it here. Same we do there. Add slide. Then we only need here to sharpen up, but not the rest of them. So we first try that version. Then we have that. We want to have here a little cutout in. So we have to bring that and that more out. Then we come nearly to this effect. We can move that near on and that near on, or bring that back, or both. Both is most the best. Do all that you can, not some. Good. Near to good. We can bring out here some if we like to, but I don't think so. We can do it, okay, we do it. So we take this faces here, not the back face. So I delete them with C. Okay, but that one I have, yes. Extrude scale, bring it there, bring it back, and bring it a little out. So then we have that effect there. We can sharpen that a little up. So we make here Control R loop in and bring them more to the side. This one here. Then that sharpens up. Then you have more this hard effect there. That you have there. Good. Think that can stay like it is. We can scale them each time, but I see that is too long there. So we take that and scale set. So that, and then we scale the whole thing in set. Okay, and the whole thing in X. Yeah, that is nearly that what we want. Good. So we place it to the other stuff there, grabbing, positioning, bring that one, move to the second layer by pressing M. Good. We've done that. File, save. Good. At all this stuff, you must always think what you can see from that all there later. And when you look here, you only see that thing that we built it. This one we have built it too. Some of these ones. That one we have built it. So you don't see here the motor itself. So why should we build them if we don't see them? Here you see the pipes for the gas and the filter. So at first we make here this cooler for the motor. So add mesh cube, scale down, scale X, bring it front, scale Y, take all, Control B, bevel, roll, done. That will be the cooler later, and we sure will make the textures on, so that looks better then. Good. We done that too. Last time we stand here to make this tank. Yeah, bottom there. So we start again there. Go here to that point and say add curve, a Bezier curve. Rotate X 90 degrees. Scale down. Grab it, bring it to start point. Grab this middle point and bring it to this point. Extrude and bring it to that point. Then we simply bring it in float. So we have here our curve for the roundness there. We have this text, Shift D, push lock. It is not a mesh, so Alt C to convert it as a mesh. Then we apply the rotation scale of it. We set the origin to geometry, and now we need the name of this hub one. That is the hub one. That is the other one, the text. So we bring the hub one more in front that we see them. And now we have to bring this text onto this line. So we mark both, and then Control P, and we say curve deform. And now we can move here our text on the position that we want, and he bends that then to that point that we want. So we have push log there, and push log is there. That is good. So we make here copy, Shift D, bring them down to. We apply here our curve modifier, so we can delete the rest there, and we have the push log banded. So bring it there. This one should be our secure copy. So we mark both, M to move, second layer done. Good. Then we see we need here a deep part itself. So we take the ring, Shift D, bring him down to. Then we give them a thickness like that one is there. So we go here under the circle. Say we want to have a full circle. We have to adapt like that, and a resolution of 3. So that is the ring. We accept that. So we have to convert it as a mesh. So Alt C, mesh from curve. So we have now that. But we only wanted to have the deep part, not the front part. So we simply go there and delete the front completely. So we remove them, and we have now only this thing that we can cut in there. And we want to have the place for the text there. So when we go there, we see we must make there some space in. So that means we delete with circle selection here this part, maybe this too, we will see. Circle selection, so X, delete words. Then the same here down under part, delete that all. X words. So we have that, and you see it's a little bit rounded there. So we can bring that here, delete. Then we can bring the 2 middle words a little bit more out. That gives this rounding effect. And then the other ones here a little bit out, so we get more this round look that we make with all. So we get these 2 points, grabbing, bring out, then take the other 2 and bring them out to round that up. Same we do here. Okay. Same here. So that we have done too. All these letters there must have a deepness because we want to bake later a number from it. So set the origin to geometry, edit mode, mark all, extrude, and bring them to the back. And normals need a deep part, so we have to do some deep. So here the front letters we bring down to the back too, and then later we bake their normal, I said it before. This lift open, Shift D, make a copy, Alt C, make it to a mesh, then edit mode, mark all, extrude, bring it to the Y, we have a depth, good, grab, bring it in position. All this other stuff we must build here to make their normal of it, and then we see us in the next tutorial, so see you, bye.